Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. As you would have already seen, I'm Maria and I live with my husband Rich, and we have two girls, Jessica and Sophia. You may have already seen us over on Instagram. If you haven't already, go over and check us out. Have to get a cheeky little plug in there somewhere, so I may as well start now. We were actually hoping that by now our vlogging side of the channel would have been a little bit more advanced. We did have, our last trip was in November 2019, and the plan was that we would have vlogged our 3 weeks while we were at Walt Disney World. Unfortunately, Sophia, who was only 14 months at the time, was a bit poorly, so we were unable to vlog from about day 3. It just felt really unfair. You know, she was so little, so it wasn't really appropriate to be vlogging her when she wasn't at her best. And unfortunately, in the middle of our trip, we did actually all go down with a stomach bug. So that's the first time that's ever happened to us. It did mean that about a day and a half of our trip we literally spent in our hotel room. The cast members were absolutely fantastic. Nothing was too much trouble. They were even bringing us like soup to our hotel rooms. We travelled with my in-laws at the time as well, and literally everyone did seem to go down with it. So after that I thought, oh, not to worry, we'll be heading back in June of 2020. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, obviously that trip was then cancelled. So we still haven't managed to make it out to Walt Disney World and vlog as planned. Hopefully we will be able to do that as restrictions lift. So I guess it's just a case of watch this space, and as soon as we get something booked we will pop it up via Instagram. So the purpose of the channel initially was that I wanted to be able to give a view of travelling to Walt Disney World as a family, basically real life experience, and by all means, you know, it would be suitable for families, but likewise anyone that would be maybe a first timer, or even somebody that has travelled a few times and is quite a seasoned Disney goer. You know, there's always something new that we learn on our trips, so maybe there might be something that you might learn from us. So I've decided to get the vlogs back up and running as much as I can, more so because I've got extremely rusty, where I have probably not vlogged now for, it's well over a year. So fingers crossed I can come up with a bit of content. So these are more for me to practice. I hope that anyone that does watch them will enjoy what they're seeing. If there's anything that you might like to see, any questions that you might have, please always pop a question across via Instagram and I will see what I can do. So I was having a little bit of a think and thinking about what I could talk about, obviously until we can get back to Disney. So I've decided to do a Shop Disney haul. I know I've seen so many of them, but hopefully this is gonna start to give me a bit of practice that I need to get things rolling again before we can actually roll the cameras out at Disney World. So like everybody else, we've obviously been in lockdown for quite a while now, and so, you know, what's a girl to do but to shop online? So as Disney have released things, I have been a little bit naughty and bought some merchandise, shall we say. Not all for me. There is a item that I do have that actually is for a present. Hence I'm trying to get this vlog in now quickly before I have to give it to her, hopefully at the weekend. But yeah, so first of all, so I had planned to do a proper unboxing of the wardrobe from Beauty and the Beast, the Madam wardrobe from Beauty and the Beast. However, my first one that arrived was actually slightly damaged. So because of that, I can't fault Shop Disney at all. They were fantastic with getting a replacement out to me. They sorted out as well for like free returns and everything, and they sent the new one express delivery. So I can't fault them there at all. There was no questions asked. I literally just popped them over a picture via their online chat on the Shop Disney website, which I'll link below. And yeah, they will manage to get everything sorted for me, and very apologetic. I will add as well that nothing that you're going to see today is anything that I've been ad gifted. It's everything that I have purchased myself. And let's get started. So the first thing, so I've kind of left it as a little bit of an unboxing, because although I have checked that she is okay, I have repackaged her back up as best as I can as to what she arrived like. So, as always, Disney love to stick in the extra paper. Okay, so let's move that one out of the way. Also, if anyone's got any ideas, I've seen some great ideas actually over on Instagram lately, but if anyone's got any ideas, I just use these boxes for the kids to colour in. Like, it's been a bit of a godsend really with lockdown, because as soon as the boredom strikes, I'll be able to get out the crayons, the felt tip pens, and say, right, here you go, have a colour in some Mickeys and Minnies. But if anyone's got any other ideas, I did actually see that somebody had made a really good frame out of a box, but this one unfortunately wouldn't probably be big enough to do very much with that, but maybe a bigger one. Let's get rid of that. So, in here, so it's got the classic Disney polystyrene, if I can get it out. She comes all snug and packaged up in her polystyrene. Apologies for the squeaks. So before I unwrap her too much more, I will just go through the problem that I have, just in case somebody hasn't noticed it with theirs. Yeah, so you can just double check if you haven't already, but you know, I'm sure mine was probably 1 in a million. But literally it was just the section, the section that was just there, the paint had chipped off. So although there is a darker sort of line on this section, the paint had actually chipped off, and it was, you could see the like the pottery underneath. So let's open her up. Love their packaging, don't they? The doors as well, they are magnetic, so that's quite handy, so it sort of will keep together for you. Get the drawers out, so these are all packaged as well. One at the top. Again, these are magnetized, sorry, underneath, so it will hold the drawers in place, or should hold the drawers in place. And she is made of like a china, so obviously you don't want to be putting her in too much of a reach of any children. Hence mine's going up in the bedroom out the way, so the girls can't get hold of her. Okay, so, I don't know if you can see there. So she has, in the top there, she's got, or in the back there, sorry, she's got some hooks, I don't know if you can see, she's got some hooks there to hang necklaces on. These are very strong magnets. Or I'm just, there we go, not doing it properly. Right, so, and these drawers, so there's 2 of these in the top there, inside there rather, and there's 1 in the bottom. They aren't overly deep, but my plan for my one is I just intend on putting any Disney jewellery that I have, so I'm going to keep it quite specific, and obviously because she's a Disney character, that's why I'm putting my Disney jewellery in. Beauty and the Beast is actually one of my favourite films, so I was quite excited when they released her. One of my favourite attractions at the Magic Kingdom in Disney World is the Enchanted Tales with Belle. If you haven't done it already, it's definitely one of my must-dos. In fact, it's always what I plan to do it on our first day. When we go into the parks, it's usually the first or second thing that we do. We've got it down to a little bit of a routine now. But yeah, so it's just a fantastic, I mean, I've done it without children as well, but with the kids get to take part. The cast members will select them, and they pretty much select all the children that put their hands up to sort of get involved. Jessica actually managed to take part on our last trip, but it's really good. It's like a reenactment, and it's just so magical. And at the end, you can get really good photos with Belle. In fact, from our 2017 trip, when we took Jessica for her second birthday, one of my favourite photos of me is with Belle at the end of the Enchanted Tales attraction. So back to the wardrobe. So a few people I have noticed have said that the sizing isn't that great, and obviously, as I've said, I only plan to use mine for my Disney jewellery, but just to give a bit of a context, I suppose, into the size of the drawers. So I've got a few little pieces here that will pop in. So I purchased these earrings. They're just, if you can see, the camera's gonna focus, yeah. They were just a treat from Shop Disney last year, but so you can put them in here. And I've got some more Shop Disney earrings as well, actually. Again, that's one of them there that I had from my sister, niece and nephew last year for my birthday, so we can pop those ones in there. And I do also have these little mini ones as well. I actually bought those ones at the parks back in 2019 on our last trip, so they can all fit in there fine. To be honest, there's quite a bit of room in there. I could fit more in there if I'd liked to, but obviously they are only studs. Then I've got my Disney Parks Pandora bracelet. So there's not many charms on this one, however, apart from one, I think all of the charms I do have on there are from the Disney park itself in Walt Disney World, and I tried to keep this bracelet just for that, so hence there's not many, because they're not always the cheapest to buy. But we'll see which one we can put that in. Get it open. So that one's a little bit small to go in there, actually. We'll hang that one up in the back and put it in there. And then I've got this ring that I bought on our last trip as well. Again, it's, oh, I don't know if you can see, the sun's coming out. Is it gonna focus? Just about. Yeah, I bought it, I think it's pronounced Chrysler, I'm not sure. But they do some really great jewellery. I've only seen them in the parks. I would assume that any of their Disney stuff, you can only get that at Walt Disney World. I've not seen it anywhere else. I might be wrong, let me know. But yeah, so when we go back, I fully intend, I would love to get, they do a beautiful bracelet and like matching earrings, so that might have to be a little treat. But we'll pop that one in there. And then I have got here a couple of necklaces. This one, my sister bought me this one. I think that might be another birthday present, possibly Christmas. This is a Disney Couture one, and it's just got Tinkerbell on there, because I like Tinkerbell. So we'll put that one in there. Now I will say that the hanging facility for necklaces, to be honest, they are quite low, but then the jewellery box itself is not that big, so I'll probably just loop that one round and pop that one in there, and that's not too bad. And then last but not least, this is just a necklace that I happened to pick up in my local Primark. Yeah, it's just got a Mickey and an M on it, and I did actually pick one up as well for Jessica about Christmas time. So we'll do the same with that one and just fold it up and pop it in there. Oh, hang on, let's do this properly. Okay, so yeah, that's probably the only slight downside, is that I would say that the hanging facility on it's not very long for any like long chains, so maybe more for bracelets. I'm sure like there's something that will probably fit in there just fine. But I'm really happy with her. She's going to look great in the bedroom, and yeah, hopefully I get to fill her with many more items. So we'll pop her together for now. Pop her there. Just grab some of this. Right, so then the so this one was obviously from the launch, the Beauty and the Beast launch. There are some other lovely items on the Shop Disney website. Whether or not I managed to get them, who knows, maybe. But the other launch that Shop Disney have had has been for the Up film. From the previous launch, I did manage to get the Up little house plant, fake plant. But yeah, so I really love that one. And I also did manage to get the My Adventure book. So yeah, this one, I actually planned for this one that we'll put any really special memories from our Disney trips in it. So it'd be like our adventures. And in it, if you haven't been able to see, so you have got some really good imagery. I like that one. And most of the pages are like this. If you can see, that's sun. Although we're not going to complain. Yeah, so plenty of room to fill it up. And then in the back, you do have this one that's quite cute as well. This one is available again. They have got it back on Shop Disney, so yeah, you can still get it. But the things that I bought from this launch, so I was really pleased actually that we've managed in the UK to get a lot of the merchandise released here that they have had in the United States. So yeah, I don't think there was a great deal that we didn't get, if anything, but let me know, I might be wrong. So the first thing that I managed to get was this cushion. So I absolutely love this cushion. Oh, it would help if I put it up the right way around to show you, wouldn't it? So this one. So yeah, I absolutely love this cushion. I've seen it come out online, like being advertised, and I thought, oh, I bet we won't get it here. But we have, and I've managed to get one. So I plan to put that one in the living room. Yeah, when we get the chance. So it's quite good. It's got a couple of little features. You've got like the little pom-poms here for the balloons, and some tassels on the edge, so that's quite good. The embroidery is actually really lovely. The house is actually printed on, I believe, from what I can see, but it looks pretty good wear and tear wise, and I do like that it's got all the different fabrics and textures to it. It just really brings the pillow to life. So I'll probably pop it somewhere where people aren't really going to sit on it. I know that's totally not the idea of a cushion, but just to keep it nice. Washing instructions, so you know, being a mum, it's one of these things that we do worry about in case there's little accidents. But let's see, what have they popped here? Yeah, so you can't put it in the washing machine. I'm not surprised about that. I guess it's just going to be literally, yeah, so it says there damp wipe only, so another reason not to let the kids loose with this one. Okay, so next up we got kept it in its packaging. I did want to do it as an unboxing, but I just can't wait for this thing. So move that out of the way. Oh, polystyrene everywhere. Right, so this is the glass bottle. Obviously used to save our pennies for Paradise Falls, but I actually plan to use this one for any foreign currency that we have. So apart from going to America and Disney, we do also like to travel to other parts of the world. The girls probably, I think they both went on their first abroad trips on an airplane for about 7 months old, and we are really lucky that so far they've always been great travellers. I think, yeah, Sofia's only been on 2 flights at the moment, but Jessica, she's really a really good traveller, well they both are. But yeah, so I plan to put any foreign currency that we have in this one, just as a little reminder for when we can travel. There have been a few comments that in the UK there are some coins that can't fit in the top. It is only quite narrow, and apparently I haven't tried, but 50p's and £2 coins, they won't fit in the top. So I'm just hoping that the other currency that I have is smaller. You would think, considering that you've got Disney World mainly in the United States, that all of their currency will fit in there. So worst comes to the shove, and if I can only fit in dollars, then that's what it shall be. But yeah, it's got lovely details. So on this side you've got Paradise Falls, could definitely do with going there right now. And on this side, some lovely photos. Actually, I think they look like the photos that they've also used in the journal I just showed you. So, Sneaky Disney using the same things twice. They have also given, you get like a customising pack to personalise it for yourself. So in there you've just got I haven't taken it apart, but you've just got a sticker, effectively. I think there's just the one in there. Let's have a look and see. If it wants to come out, it doesn't, but oh, there's 2. So it's basically 2 things that are the same. I think I just got a bit stuck on the packaging. Yeah, 2 that are the same. So I'll probably pop like a photo maybe of us on our last trip, and probably put like a sticker or something on the bottom with a little bit of text there. But yeah, so that one, hopefully I'll be popping that one up in the office when it is done. Just one of those things that at the moment is half there, half not. So but yeah, so absolutely love this one. Can't wait to fill it full of all that currency. So lastly, so you may have seen, like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably would have seen I am an avid key collector. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine, I will admit. I have all of the keys. I'll probably do that actually as a separate video. But currently to date, with the up launch being the last launch, so if you're watching this later, I probably haven't got around to collecting those yet. But yeah, so the only key that I don't have at the moment is the Aladdin key. I did question at the time to the local Disney store to where I live, and because I didn't feel the advertising was amazing for that one, I might be wrong, I might have just totally missed it, and I believe we had not long been on holiday, so I could have missed it. But yeah, so well, their feedback was that they still had keys in their shop a good week or so later, so that is even more gutting to know that I really could have got one and I didn't. And I believe for that key you could only buy Aladdin merch. But anyway, so I will go through keys, I would imagine, on a separate vlog and go through those with you. But for this one, so they released the up key, and the detail of it, there's the tag there. The detail on it is it's really good design. I'm really pleased with it. There have been a few keys that have been not quite so good with the stickers and things, but this one is really lovely. It's nice and bold and bright, and yeah, so I've managed to get that one with the up collection to add to my collection. Last but not least, so you would have seen we actually do enjoy watching some of the Disney Japan vlogs. Somebody that we do watch, I will link her below, is a Clary Tale. So we've watched her last trip, and they are really informative, and she did used to be a Walt Disney World cast member. I don't know her personally, but yeah, we found her recently and really enjoyed watching her latest vlogs. And they really have some fantastic merchandise in Japan. So I was really pleased when they've done some releasing over here. So this item isn't for me, it's for my friend's little girl whose birthday is this weekend. Yeah, so I thought, well, I'll buy one of what was coming out to see what I think, and as I thought, I really like it. I should probably be thinking of buying these for the girls, really, but we all know that's not true. So yeah. So the release was for the, I think it's pronounced Nuimo. Don't quote me on that. I know they did have to put Disney did put a video out. I should probably practice actually before I do this vlog. But I got her the little Minnie, and I really love this one. I think she's really good. So the problem with having two girls is they'll probably both want Minnie. So my plan was to do Jessica maybe Minnie and Sophia Daisy, because she does like Daisy Duck, and hoping to get it that way round. But who knows, we'll just have to wait and see for that one. But yeah, so she's really good, really good detail as well, because sometimes some plushes they aren't all that plushy, but she's got stiff sort of arms and legs, so she is you can move her about and she'll stay there. A little tag. She comes already with a little dress, a little outfit, which obviously is removable. So as an extra little treat, I've bought, if I can get it to go right without the flicky collar, I've bought a little outfit for her as well. So so yeah, my friend's little girl can have fun with dressing her up. Yeah, it all does seem very detailed. There are more outfits, and I believe there are more characters coming out. I think they've got a release, I want to say in March. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's advertised. I did see it on the Disney social media pages. So yeah, loving these ones, and I'll have to try and find an occasion that I can tell the girls that I've bought it for. Failing that, I will have to just bite the bullet and just get it for them anyway. But yeah, so that's everything in the box, and we've come to the end of the vlog. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. Like I said, these vlogs really are to get me started back up, because I am incredibly rusty. It's been, like I said, well over a year since I've done any vlogs. So if you liked what you've seen, you could give it a thumbs up. Even better, hit subscribe. And you could also follow us over on Instagram as well. It would really make my day. And hopefully when we can get back to the parks, I'll be fluent by then, and everything will roll like it did when we went back in 2019. I do have some more ideas for some more vlogs coming up. In an ideal world, I would have loved to have made this a weekly thing. Potentially though, it may be fortnightly, just to keep a steady hand on like content, because obviously there's only so much that you can talk about. So I'll try and spread something out through. But But yeah, thank you for watching and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye!